Hey everyone, my name is Pavan. Thank you for tuning into this week's version of Self-Reflection Friday. Today's topic is going to be about self-motivation. The purpose of these videos is to acknowledge, appreciate, celebrate, and motivate ourselves. So let's get into it. Well, self-motivation to me is something that I struggled with for a really long time, especially in high school, even through college. I think motivation is needed to get you out of bed. If you're going to the gym, I feel like motivation is needed just to initially starting it, but I don't feel like it's anything that will help you long term. Larger message that I'm trying to portray is that discipline is what carries you long term. Motivation is great, but it doesn't last forever, and that's where you need to build these habits. That's where you need to do things even when you don't feel like it, when you're not motivated, because you're not going to always be motivated, and that's just something that you learn over time, and you can either overcome that by just being more disciplined, by forming good habits, or it's just going to be an uphill battle most of the time. I acknowledged earlier on that motivation is good, especially when I was working out, when I was doing a little bit of bodybuilding, and then eventually moving into powerlifting. You just couldn't rely on motivation. You knew that if you want to compete against all these people that work really hard, you need something more than motivation, and that's just the grit of getting up and going to the gym and doing what you need to. I appreciate the older me for understanding this concept earlier on. I feel like people go a long time without understanding this kind of concept. A lot of people seek motivation almost like it's a drug, like it's something that's gonna just get stuff done for them. But people need to rely on themselves more, creating those better habits, and just being more disciplined. That's the key word here. I celebrate the fact that I've gotten better at discipline. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but it's a work in progress. But the repetition of having a disciplined lifestyle, like you do things on a daily basis, even when you don't feel like you want to do them, I feel like that's good for a lot of people, especially now, in just today's age in general. Just having that stability in their life, I feel like is very important. I feel like that's something that a lot of people seek, without necessarily knowing that that's what they want. So stability and just repetition in life, knowing certain things are going to happen throughout the day, I feel like have mentally helped significantly. If I keep going down the current path, I'll be fine in the future. I know I'll be successful, and that's it. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, find a goal, whether it's a career or something, chip away at it slowly. I'm a big believer that doing small things every single day is significantly better than doing something once in a while and trying to do it very big. Wrapping up, I think discipline is the way to go. Stop seeking motivation, because there's going to be times where you're not going to be able to find it, and you're going to have to rely on yourself. And I feel like forming that relationship with yourself is important too. Just because you show yourself what you can actually do without seeking motivation all the time. But that's about it.